Oh boy, are you guys ready? Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Crash Bandicoot n.sane Trilogy. It's time! Time to head into what's often considered to be the worst level of the game. Whilst Coco does whatever it was she was doing there, taking weird selfies. It is time for Cold Hard Crash. Yep, we have a death route. A death route on ice. Filled to the brim with nitro crates, and just like digging it, we've got to go along that death route and then backtrack along the death route and then go along the normal path to get all of the boxes. To make matters worse, there is a gem on the death route, but on this death route, the gem is actually impossible to get without falling down a hole that then takes you further back into the level. That then takes you further into the level, I should say. Not back, but there's no way of going backwards, because it takes you back into the next 3D section. Similar to how the previous ice levels finished. So there's no way of then going back onto the main path. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this twice. I'm going to attempt and do the death route. And then backtrack through the death route. And then play through the level as normal, try and get the box gem. It's the highest of the entire trilogy. And then I'm just going to come back and do the death routes to grab the final gem. But yeah, this is... Oh, and there goes one. There goes my... that would have really helped, because there is an Aku Aku mask on this pathway. Gonna be annoying. I hate timing these things. There we go. But yeah, invincibility would have really helped on that, on the death route, but nope. There we go. Alright. This bonus room was also really annoying in the original. I'm not sure why we have all this down here, but anyway. This bonus room is also really annoying in the original version. It's not so bad here, but it's... Of the 155 boxes in this level, this one up here is obscured. They've lowered it in this version so you can actually see it. In the original, you can't see that box, and it's more than likely going to be the box you're missing at the end, and then making you do that death route again. Oh, I really hate this level. I mean, so the bonus room is an improvement. Nothing else about this level is an improvement, though. Yeah, don't worry, that doesn't make it immediately blow up. Here's what I was talking about earlier. Oh, he does have a reflection in this version. In the original, Aku Aku has no reflection. Huh, I kind of prefer it without one, to be honest. Right, these freaking porcupines are back. You know how much I hate the porcupines. Right. I'm now at level 2. Can I stay at level 2? Well, if Penta has anything to say about it. There it is. There's our death route. Break these open. And let's go. As we ascend into hell. That's frozen over. That we had to ascend to. Right, so this entire place is on ice physics. There are traps everywhere. Loads of awkward jumps to make. Now, I'm not sure if I doubt it still works here. I think the fade... No, because on bonus rooms the fades are black. I can't even remember if this one did it or not, even though I was just there. The box counter immediately finishes. In the original Crash 2, if some bonus rooms had like a bottomless pit that was really close to where the bonus room was, and if there were enough boxes, it was actually possible... Oh, there it goes. I really could have used invincibility. Oh, the porcupine had to say something about it. And it was actually possible... If the tally was still going when you fell into that pit, it would actually count extra boxes. And that meant that while you still had to go into the death route, you didn't have to go all the way through. And as long as you finished the total at 155, it was possible to go over, and then that would take the gem away for some reason. Like, it would say like 156 out of 155, and that would make you lose the gem. Oh, we'll see in a second. But that could help you, and that's possible to do in a number of levels, and you can do it in a few levels in Crash 2 as well. And I swear those things are so much closer. I mean, they were pretty close to begin with, but I swear those nitro crates are made even closer here. No! Oh, you! That's what I was trying not to do. I don't want to do that without an Aku Aku mask. I'm just going to keep going. Right. We'll get to the end of the level. And then I'm just going to try it again, because I really don't want to do that without the Aku Aku mask. Porcupine. See, that's the really annoying thing about that gem. See, the death route itself really isn't that long. It's just that you have to backtrack through it with all of these nitro crates and all these other hazards on ice physics. And with the original Crash 2's ice physics, you know, that's so much worse. Hey, it's these things. Remember these from Crash 1? And Jungle Rollers and Rolling Stones? Right. This is really annoying. Because then you have to go along the main pathway. Right. So with that said, I'm going to finish the level here, and then I'm going to cut back to the first attempt. Alright, here we go. I'm invincible Coco at the moment. Ooh, just lasted long enough. Yeah, the traps actually do disable when you're invincible, so that is one thing to take in mind, to have in mind. I don't know why they disable when you're invincible, but it is useful. See, that's about as far as you need to go. If you manage to die at the right time in the original, and you get the extra box count from the bonus room, you pretty much need to go that far and you'd have enough crates. You just then need to watch the amount that you break later on. Because you would still need to break the... No! Right, let's try it one more time. Otherwise, I'm starting again. You would still have to break open the, I don't know what I was saying now. Yeah, you would still have to hit the nitro switch crate. So you do have to watch out how many you break. Right, here I go. You leave it long. Apparently, if you die at a checkpoint enough times, the Sane Trilogy actually gives you it actually gives you two pity masks. So it makes getting that invincibility so much better. I've got a backtrack there. There's one. Still got bottomless pits. Still got the slamming things. Still got ice physics. I still get flipped off. My best strategy I would find for that is if you turn around, it does cut your momentum a little bit. So that's what I would recommend. Just turn around just before you fall down that little bit there, and then you can have a bit of an easier time jumping over that. Screw that. Right. This isn't... No Coco. Right. This isn't over until I hit that checkpoint. Whoa, the colours are a bit weird there. Right. Let's take this steadily. See you there, penguin. I see you, Pit. I see you, Ice. TNT. I think the checkpoint's just around there. Oh no, it's just another penguin. Another TNT, here it is. There it is. Why doesn't that activate the TNT? Well, I'm not complaining. Nearly walked off the edge. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, God. No! I ain't getting any more pity mass now. It only works on one checkpoint. See, look how abundant the checkpoints are here. Those two were not very far apart at all. You know, really, if you take the main route, neither is that one by the death route. Okay. Sadly, it just missed him. They're about to get even more unfair. See the colours around Coco there. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Yep, so I figured that was going to happen. I don't know what the point of this bit is. Thank. I'm actually kind of glad that doesn't blow it up. Right, so let's try jumping on it. But again, if this was Wrath of Cortex, I would be able to blow the nitro crates up with the switch box, and that would, as a result, just blow up that one. But not in this game, not in any of these games, that doesn't work. Not in Crash 2, not in Crash 3. I nearly said Crash 1, there aren't any in Crash 1. Let's go! I'm sick of Cold Hard Crash. You see all these problems this level has, and I still struggle to decide if it's actually the worst. Because there's still one more level in this game that I still really, really hate, for many of the same reasons. Ice physics are not among them, but for many of the same reasons, there's still... Oh, that thing stops. There's still another level in this game that I absolutely hate. And there's still a level in Crash 3 that I absolutely hate. I really don't know if this is... Whoops. I really don't know if this is the worst of the trilogy. This is going well now, isn't it? This always happens when I finally get through something that's really hard. And I'm then on the easy part. I end up dying so much on the easy part. Happens every time in any game. Right, there we go. 155. It's over. It's over. 32 minutes on Cold Hard Crash. Jesus Christ. I don't know what that's going to be in the editing process. But Jesus Christ. I really, really hate Cold Hard Crash. So let's just move on to something a little bit better. I don't know how long this video is going to end up being. Especially the final one. Like the fully edited one. It's not going to be 30 minutes of Cold Hard Crash, but still. Hangin' Out. This level is by far the easiest of the 5. And it also contains a secret exit that takes us to the second and final of the secret levels. But I think it is a level that you have to do twice. Whoops. And it's also the only level I can think of where you actually have to backtrack to the secret exit. like on purpose. You know, you don't have to backtrack to the one in Digging It. You can go there immediately. But there's a secret path that you can take in this level, and then that pathway has two directions. One takes you further into the level. In fact, I don't think it's a secret path. I think you just have to go down here, and then if you go against the camera... Not yet. A bit later on, but there is a point where you then have to... you can either go forward or you can go backwards. Naturally, the more difficult one is the one that takes you to the hidden exit. Right. Sadly, I'm not going to get Invincible Coco. Maybe we can see it in Crash 3. Because she does look hilarious when she's invincible and going along those things. Right. This jump is tricky. Ooh, barely made that. I find it's even harder in the original. I don't know why. See how much faster this is? I don't know why it's so slow in Wrath of Cortex. This is about the speed you go in the original Crash 2 and Crash 3. Yeah, I don't think those things actually attack you in any way. Right, there's the crystal. I actually missed this for the last time I played it. Now we could go backwards. I'm just going to go forwards and see if I can backtrack. I'm doubtful, but I'm going to see if I can. This level really isn't that interesting. I mean, you're just hanging. That's all you're doing. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf. Right, can only jump on these ones. I think we saw them before, but yeah, you can only jump on them and they look really scary. Here we go. This is the sort of thing I don't like, because these things do sink. These are really scary eel. Alright, try and backtrack now. There goes Aku Aku. I can't slide in the water. Trap for the toxic waste barrels. Can't remember if I skipped any rat things now. Going. Yes, I did. I skipped one. Right. Now we just need to worry about going backwards. Of course, if I die, we have a whole new problem. These things do go a lot faster, right? If you hit circle, work with square as well. No, square spins. If you hit circle, you can do that. And they'll just go right over you. Timing is tricky though. Especially towards the end. The one down there, we can see it's going much faster. I've got to take into account there's a little bit of time for Coco to go up and down with that thing. Yeah, this one's really fast. I think I'm beyond it. There we go. You actually can't get like the last two Wumpa Fruit in the original version. Crash just disappears too quickly. Because he doesn't do that little hop. Right, now we can go into our final secret level of the game. Totally Fly, as opposed to Totally Bear. You know, totally bear, I get the pun. Where's the pun in that? Right, let's go into this. So you may remember Lights Out and Fumbling in the Dark from Crash 1. This level and one in the 5th chamber are quite similar. Like, friendly fireflies will help light your way. So this level is completely in the dark and we have these fireflies. Kind of like Aku Aku from the first game. Now, these fireflies are timed, they won't be with you forever. And there will be like a little sound effect that will let you know that they're disappearing. What I don't remember is there's one level has a death route, and I think another level has some rather annoyingly placed steel crates. Just like we had in Crash Crush, some annoying steel crates. There was that n.sane Trilogy physics again, even though I have a slide jump, which really shouldn't make them an issue. So I should probably use it. And again, it is possible to clear the level without the fly, but you can't really see anything. Thankfully, when it comes to that section that has all of the steel crates, this version is overall brighter. And I find that that does actually help. Right, you are in a race here. This fly doesn't hang around. Damn it. Yeah, that fly doesn't hang around. You are pretty much racing the fly to try and still be able to see where you're going. So just keep jumping over the nitros. Oh, this is where it becomes annoying. But at least he has the nerve to, at least he'll hang around. Doesn't hang around here though. And there we go. Okay, I was worried there, and suddenly I remembered there's 2 nitro crates here. Okay, or we can just go straight past him. Ah, here we go. Ha 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 ha! I like doing that. Oh, here we go. Oh no, I accidentally, I didn't mean to do that. Right, this just got harder. Yeah, you can actually see these, thanks to this level being much brighter in the remaster. And now I just become a daredevil. Because I can't see the bottomless pits. Nor can I see if there's actually any crates back there to break. I bet there is. I bet there is, and I bet I missed them. Or I can do that. Okay. That's a new one. Get into the TNT again. Try and make sure you're not too close to that. Right. I'm just going to try and go to the side. Right, I'll get that one last. But yeah, if your TV is bright enough, you can actually see the crates this time. As opposed to it being pitch dark in the original. Really, really useful, as long as your TV's bright enough. There we go, this is much easier now. Did I miss any boxes? There's no boxes here. So I would have been okay. Oh look, isn't this nice? A bunch of extra lives. Go. Alright, one more level left in the 4th chamber. And then we have a boss fight. So our final level is another B level. And this one will also have a secret hidden pathway. Only this one is pointless. But let's get to the level first. Which means going up every single one of these. How do we get here? Because I'm pretty sure this is a different island. Just keep going. Going up. Going up again. And here we are. Backwards. There we go. Behaving. Which looks like it says be having. A clever gem lies beyond a special gem. Yeah, he's a very clever gem. A special gem lies beyond a clever deception. Okay, so there's a little hidden gem here. This is the level where we get, I believe, our final colored gem. It's the purple gem. There's a lot more of these guys, and even though the previous level was called digging it, this is the one where we're doing all the digging. But yeah, these guys will attack you whilst you're underground, and that will kill you. And the bees are a lot more aggressive here. There isn't one this time, there's about 5 of them. So just keep going, try and get under here when you can. They won't attack you when you're under here. The nitros can still kill you though. Yeah, I hate this level with the bees, especially when something like that happens. And I believe the bees can still hurt you when you're here, so just keep going. Yeah, they can't hurt you there. Whoa, that was close. The effect looks kind of messy here. I actually do like the effect of crash digging underground in the original. It doesn't look so good here. This guy again. He goes in like a diamond formation all the time. Oh, okay, that was bad timing on my part. Oh no, they don't chase you here. Okay. That'd be really annoying if they did. But given the level I've just come out of, I wouldn't put it past them. We can just die like that. Why does the soot suddenly disappear after like a couple seconds? Ooh, I really shouldn't spin there. I mean, I'm guessing bandicoots can dig. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to. I mean, a real life bandicoot looks like a rat. I mean, even n.sane comments on that in like Mind Over Mutants, I think. He's like, you don't even look like a bandicoot! There we go. Yeah, just keep running away from them this time. Don't actively try to attack them. And don't try and mistime it like that. Okay, so that's a change as it turns out. In the original, as Crash was digging into that, he would be granted invincibility frames. Like, he was completely invincible as he spun into the ground. That's apparently not the case here. Okay. These nitro crates seem a bit different than the others. They're not bouncing. I can touch them. And this one. And this one. What happens if I go here? It's a hidden pathway. Yeah, very deceptive. As is the actual, moles. As are the moles, yeah, they're very deceptive. There's our purple gem. Now here's the thing. This gem is the only thing back here. I mean, there's enemies and there's Wumpa Fruit. But there's... Okay, I jumped on him. But still, there's nothing back there. There's no Wumpa Fruit. Sorry, there is Wumpa Fruit and there is enemies. But other than that gem, there's no boxes to break. And if you make it to the end, it actually just takes you a bit further down the pathway than I already was. So there's really no point in doing the whole thing. Actually, if he actually hits you, if he actually touches you, then he does still die. So you are somewhat given invincibility frames. That's weird. Oh, and that's badly timed. So you don't have to do any sort of backtracking in this level, thank God. Imagine backtracking against all these bees, as opposed to just the one. That's something that seems to be inconsistent. Sometimes after performing a slide, if I'm still holding forward, sometimes Crash or Coco will still just keep moving forward after the slide. Other times they come to a complete stop. That time was me pressing the button too late. That time I don't know what happened because I was still moving, but the bees actually caught up with me. guess the trick would be to cut corners whenever you can. Okay, I was over the pit there. They should have stopped. Like I said, they're a lot more aggressive here, I swear. Yeah, spin and that helps. There we go. It's so weird now that these things actually act as checkpoints. It's weird when you have one right next to the checkpoint. I mean, even if one isn't next to a checkpoint, if you die in the bonus room, you're still brought back outside the bonus room anyway. It's not like you lose a life. But you gotta watch out in case they jump like that. Alright, there we go. Didn't it just faded to black faster than that? Okay. I was trying to spin then. But all that happened was I just slid. There's the crystal. And dig. I mean, overall the level is longer than digging it, but I'd say it's easier. Aside from the slight aggression with the bees, when you know you can just outrun them, tricky as it may be, it's really not that bad. I think the bees can chase you all the way to the end. And that's that. That just leaves our boss fight. But who can we be fighting next? Well, we saw him at the beginning of the game. So now we get a chance to fight him. But first, we do have a cutscene. But first, get rid of all these gems and crystal. Yeah, I don't think there's any hidden entrances in this warp room. We've got everything. I don't believe there's any hidden exits in Chamber 5.
Crash, I have discovered that the opposition is being masterminded by Dr. Nitrous Brio, the inventor of the Evolvo Ray. Brio was responsible for our misunderstandings in the past. He forced me to assist him in his plot for world domination, and he's at it again. He will attempt to stand in our way. Be on your guard, Crash. Deliver the crystals to Engine.
Alright, well, too bad. We're about to switch back to Crash again anyway. Okay, so although we got cut off a bit, it is now time to fight Dr. Engine, which I for a long time pronounced as Engin because I didn't realise it was a joke. And he's the only one whose name begins with N and we don't know what the N means.
Dr. Cortex said, give the 20 crystals you've collected to me!
Like, in terms of the others, we have Nefarious Trophy, Nitrous Brio, Neo Cortex. This is just Engine. That's all it is. Alright, so we're going to be hearing the sound of button mashing. It's like Sonic Heroes all over again. This is what you gotta do. Avoid the lasers. Avoid the lasers. And you just gotta sort of keep mashing the button and hit anything that glows with the one for free. Crash actually has an animation for throwing these things now and it just looks really weird. I mean, he had no animation at all in the original game. Just keep attacking one. Gonna go first. There's one. There's only phase 1 though. He fires things into the air that you got to avoid. He has missiles and he has lasers. And I believe he has and he'll make platforms disappear. Ooh, barely missed that. I don't know why he opens them when he isn't firing anything. Why do we expose our weak spot after every 4 laser bursts? You're right, why do we even need to expose our weak spot at all? Thanks for the heads up, Earth dumbass. Right, come on. Yeah, this fight's not particularly interesting. Crash 3 one is better. I mean, the Crash 3 one is often considered to be like the best fight in the game. Right, phase 2. Now he fires missiles. So if Cortex if he's trying to get the crystals from us, why doesn't he just, like, I don't know, ask for the crystals? Wouldn't that be easier? Just engine like a challenge. I mean, I know they don't really want to defeat Crash as well, but it's like, if you know that's not all the crystals and you know you need Crash to gather more, why are we going after him? Why are we trying to kill him now? I mean, this part's not too bad. You know what happens every time I say that. The PS4 controller is so loud when you're mashing buttons. No, that's not it. Well, that was it. Oh, that was it. Okay. Now for number 02. These things can be hard to aim when he is it. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this one. He does do this. Forgot he did that. Fired another one. Woo! And there we go. Alright, final phase, but this one I find to be the hardest. You gotta watch, pay attention to where he's going. You still gotta shoot him, that's the problem. You still gotta fire at him, but you gotta mind your timing. Luckily these platforms do come back. You gonna fire at me at any point? I'd rather you not until that platform comes back, really. Hello? I'm over here. Just throwing Wumpa Fruit into... well, apparently there's a window there. I don't know if it's actually hit anything. He's just not attacking this thing at all. Come on. I'm over here. I'm over here. Oh, he's finally realised. There we go. I don't think that one takes as many hits. I guess it did count it. That's alright. But there we go. It actually took me just one try. That's very rare. Making up for Cold Hard Crash. This part's going to be like an hour long. In its raw state. Got half an hour in Cold Hard Crash. I mean, it's still like half an hour and everything else, so... something. This is going to still be quite a lengthy video, but... oh well. If it ends up being that way, I'll make sure it's the only one where that's the case. We don't need more like Simpsons hit and run length videos. For some of Sonic Heroes or Sonic 06.
What is your problem, Bandicoot? I will not ask you again to bring me the crystals. Obtain the remaining 5 crystals, Crash, and bring them to me.
Well, why just send him after me to get him to kill me then? Why can't he just ask for the crystals? Yeah, I guess it's his own fault, but... well, I don't know. But anyway, we have our last 5 levels. I don't like this one. This one is fine. That one's okay. This one is fine. This one is Cold Hard Crash. This one is Cold Hard Crash 2. So I may as well just get him out of the way first. Him. It's a level. I may as well get it out of the way first. Piston it away first. So I will see you guys